back only on Fox. A Union County man arrested for a cold case murder that happened more than 40 years ago. Charles-Coleman is now behind bars after the murder of a Chester County woman who disappeared from her job back in 1976. And only on Fox, we're talking to SLED about the forensic breakthrough they say helped crack this case.
Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer has more.
Only fragments of Eureka Mill still stand today. But in 1976, Ann Wilson worked here as a spinner. It was then that she disappeared, and it would take more than 40 years to find her accused killer. This case has gripped local headlines and haunted Chester for many years, but law enforcement never forgot about Ann Wilson and continued to work the case until they got the break they had hoped for.
I think where we're encouraged as law enforcement officers is that no matter how long a case goes unsolved, there's still always that potential.
Wilson went missing during her shift in the early morning hours of March 20th, 1976. Her body and stolen car were later found about 20 miles away in rural Fairfield County. She had been sexually assaulted, strangled, and beaten. At the time, an article in Chester's local paper detailed Wilson's disappearance and pictured SLED investigators examining evidence at the crime scene.
In this particular case, we had worked this many years ago, and so we had developed DNA profiles that we had uploaded to CODIS.
The DNA breakthrough came earlier this year, and SLED says it identified this Union County man as the suspect. Charles-Coleman was arrested on an unrelated charge when his DNA was uploaded to the database.
There was a DNA profile created from that evidence that had been in storage that was taken from the original crime scene, and so a profile was created and it was entered into CODIS, which is a national DNA database, and that's what led to the evidence being uncovered and led to the suspect's arrest.
Now, Ann Wilson's son-in-law released this statement to Fox Carolina following Coleman's arrest, saying, quote, "This was heartbreaking for our family. Ann was a great person. She was a strong Christian woman who worked hard every day for her family. I always wondered who did it, and I am grateful to law enforcement for giving me that answer. I'm glad he is in jail. This has lifted a great burden from our family. I just wish my wife Pam could be here to see justice for her mother, too."